is going to do it for today and our final night in Bay Lake Tower. It's been a really awesome day. I feel like it's been very leisurely. Like, this whole trip is turning out to be very leisurely so far. Tomorrow's going to be a different story. We have decided Scott is going to venture out to the opening of Galaxy's Edge by himself. I was thinking about going, but then I found out today that the buses are going to start at 3:30 a.m. So I'm going to give it a miss, as is Kai. Scott's going to go off and do his own thing. So the vlog tomorrow is going to be kind of like a vlog of two parts. Scott's going to be taking care of things his end. Kai and I haven't decided exactly what we want to do tomorrow morning yet, but we've got to check out of this place by 11, so we'll decide in the morning. And then hopefully we'll all come together again in the afternoon, because we do have that dining reservation over at Hollywood and Vine, because we want to see Fantasmic tomorrow night and we've got the Fantasmic dining package. Hopefully things will go to plan, but as you know, with us, that's not normally the case. We'll wait and see what happens. That's it for now. We've got to go to bed. Scott's got to get some sleep, be it only a couple of hours. We'll see you next time.
Well, it's just around 4 in the morning. We left Bay Lake Tower at 3 a.m. Bus was 3:30. We are queuing now outside Hollywood Studios. Hopefully we'll be in the next couple of hours. See how it goes.
You will be invited onto Hollywood Boulevard in anticipation of your adventure in a galaxy far, far away at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
And so that as many guests as possible can experience the too, our cast will begin to guide you further into the park for your adventure in a galaxy far, far away. At Disney's Hollywood Studios.
My friend. An engineer.
Welcome to cruise. Drink this way. Get comfortable with the ship we'll be flying with.
So I finally made it onto the Falcon. It is so cool in here. The theming in all of the land is fantastic. They open it early. It's just after 5 a.m. now. But yeah, man, they let us straight on into the park, down to the ride. So yeah, just after 5, we're in, we're ready to go.
This flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo.
Alright guys, good luck out there. Go back to me. Hit your button. Hit the button. Let's do this.
Flight engineers, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons.
Whoa!
You better be faster when we get to the right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly out, and push forward to fly down. Oh, watch it! Chewie makes flying this thing look easy, eh? Get that coaxium. Right, pilot. Make the jump to light speed.
That's you, Lorenzo. Woo! Good job, buddy.
Yes, the plane. Yes, keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Power up the ship. Well, I have the gold axiom. Yes, keep mashing those controls. You got it, buddy. Oh, so close. Keep reeling. The cargo's ready. Keep shooting. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Let's get out of here. Chewie's right. If we lead them back, they might find the resistance. You did it. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieved one container of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud.
So we're outside. It's about 5:30. Let's check. So it's 5:23 now. It's really busy out here. It's super round. Loads of people queued for the ride now. But we've done that, so let's have a look around. Well, we're here. We're right at the Falcon at Galaxy's Edge. There's a lot of queues, It's warm, but hey, it's 5:30 in the morning, we're in.
Hey guys, if you're interested in visiting Doc Ondars, the line is going to be right over here. The line for Doc.
This is the line for Doc Ondars, Den of Antiquities, and we are going to get in it. It doesn't feel as busy as I thought it might be, but everyone's queuing for Smuggler's Run, so.
This is the line for Doc Ondars' Den of Antiquities. That is he collects rare and valuable items, so it's going to be a little bit, he has the schematics for some famous, you might know what I'm talking about, the light sword. I don't know, I think that's...
Detail and the theming here is really cool. I thought the sounds might be louder. I've heard all the kind of the ship sounds, but I've just come out of Smuggler's Run, so it might happen. But yeah, it's a bit quieter than I thought it might be. There's a lot of space. And I've heard that about California, there's a lot more space compared to other parts of the park. And it handles people really well. Like I said, most people are queued for Smuggler's Run at the moment, so. And that line is huge. Got in pretty early, pretty quick, joined a single rider line, literally 5 minutes in the queue, straight on. Can't moan at that. The theming though is fantastic. I think they beat Universal compared to Harry Potter on this, definitely. Because it's everywhere. The whole place is just absolutely immersive.
We'll be back
So queuing now for lightsabers in Doc Ondars. Man, the theming here is so cool. There's like so much to look at, you don't know where to look. But it's busy now and they're controlling the queues, but you could spend hours, days in this place. It's amazing. All the Easter eggs and the props, right down to the stonework. It is so super cool. Yeah, this is awesome. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of lightsabers.
Skywalker, Ray, and
Yeah.
2 long blades.
Yes, please.
Stands.
Yes.
Also 2 long blades. 2 stands. Anything
you.
else for you?
That's it.
That's
thank
it?
you.
Okay.
So it's really busy in here. I think it's taking me longer to queue in this store than it's taken me to get into Galaxy's Edge, right Smuggler's Run, and then get here. It is super busy in here now. Cloud levels are pretty high. Everything has a super massive queue. Managed to get my saber, which is cool, or a couple of sabers. Let's see what else we can see. So I'm taking a bit of a break from in there. It's really hot at the moment. Picked up a repair droid, or the mouse droid as we all know it, with popcorn. I had to get it. I saw it before I came here and it's amazing. I love it. And obviously had to get the thermal detonator Coke. It's crazy. I went into Doc Andar's Den of Antiquities and it was, well, I could see the stars and I came out and it was daylight. I tell you now, the queue for Smuggler Run when I came in, I got on it. I came into the land, walked straight towards Smuggler's Run, 10 minutes in line, I was on the ride, then another, I guess, 20 minutes or so outside Doc Andar's queuing, but inside I must have been in there for at least an hour, if not more, queuing to get my lightsabers. Well worth it, and there was loads to look at in there, so it's awesome. So this tastes really weird. And the red is spicy, but it's pretty subtle. And the purple's meant to be sweet. It's an unusual flavour. I don't know how to describe it, but it works. But it's weird. And it's okay for breakfast. I don't think this is ever going to get old, you know. Thank you. Well, that was cool. That queue though for Smuggler's Run now is looking at a good 5 hours. Whew, that was worth getting up early for.
Good morning from our very last few minutes in Bake Lake Tower. Scott has been in Galaxy's Edge since very early this morning. He managed to get in pretty easily, I think, from what I can tell. Kai and I woke up at about 6:30 this morning and I checked the app and they have released boarding groups for Galaxy's Edge to get everyone in and out easily. I've selected a boarding group for us, for the three of us actually. It's boarding group number 66. They're currently loading up to group 32, but I did just hear that the park is at capacity, so I've no idea whether we're going to be able to get in there or not. Scott says it's really busy over there. He's now heading over to the Boardwalk for a break. So whether we go there to meet him now or go to the studios, I'm not sure. Today is just going to be take it as it goes.
Okay, this is a tour of our one-bedroom villa at Boardwalk. We are in room 5089 on the 5th floor. So check it out. First of all, here is the kitchen. It's pretty cool, something with the Boardwalk theme. It's had no real update or refurb. All standard fittings and plug sockets, and that goes throughout the whole villa. There's no USB points or anything fancy like that. It's all standard. So nice dining table, couple of chairs. There's your pull-out sofa bed. Got a coffee table, an armoire and chair. There's a small breakfast bar there as well. Decent enough TV. So we have the balconies I'll show you in a minute, 'cause it's a bit bright right now. So yeah, that's the main living area. It's a good size. If we go into the bedroom. So again, good size, nicely decorated. Looks a nice room. Again, this room has its own balcony. I'll show you in a second. But like I said, there's no refurb in here, so the sockets are just regular power sockets. There's no USB or fancy bits and bats anywhere. So you have, off of the bedroom, you have the bathroom with the whirlpool tub. Obviously those shutters closed to shut off the bathroom from the bedroom. Yeah, it's not too bad a room. And massive storage cupboard. I don't know why you would need this much storage. I can walk in here. It's a huge room. I'm not going to stay in here. And then from the bathroom, you have this door, which goes into the toilet and shower room. Again, not badly kitted out. It's a good sized room. But yeah, it's not too bad. And that door there comes out just to the other side here into the kitchen area, which is in there. Boom. And you have this cupboard, which is your laundry, stacked washer dryer. And this is the initial closet when you come in through the front door. So again, vacuum cleaner, brush, bedding, high chair, should you need a high chair. And then if I go to the balcony in the bedroom, just turn that down so you can get, won't be too blinded. So the room has two balconies. It has this one, which is off of the bedroom, and that looks down to, so the pool is down there, and you've got the walkway across there, which will take you to Hollywood Studios. There you can see Tower of Terror in front of us, and Swan and Dolphin is just there. That walkway, if you keep going to the right, will take you around to the Boardwalk and to Epcot, or you can go through, see the hotel, and that way. And that balcony there is the balcony out of the lounge. But it's nice with the trees, a lot of greenery here. It's nice looking out onto the river. It's the yeah, so you can catch the friendships from the Boardwalk through to Hollywood Studios, which is pretty cool. But to be honest, it takes no time to walk. It's just as quick, if not quicker, to walk it.
Okay, here's where we're at. Kai and I checked out of Bay Lake Tower, and then we decided to head to Boardwalk to meet up with Scott. He was leaving because of the crowds, and check in here. Kai and I went to the bus stop at Magic Kingdom. We just walked on up there, and turns out there are no buses at this time of day, so what we actually got was like a private van transfer. They just scooped us up and stuck us in a van, which brought us straight here really quickly, so that was really cool. And by the time that we got here, Scott had already walked over to Boardwalk from Studios, checked us in. So we just sat with him for a little bit, and he was telling us about his morning there. And then I decided I still wanted to get in and see Galaxy's Edge today. Kai is not so keen because he's really not a fan of crowds. So I have left Kai with Scott, and I'm now walking to the studios because our boarding group has opened up to go there all by myself. It's gonna be crazy, but I have to say I was there on opening day, so I'm gonna give it my best shot now. Thankfully the walkover is pretty brief. I'm already at the bus stops and the park entrance is just beyond. I'm in! I'm finally here. I I'm soaked in sweat. I bet I look absolutely terrible. But oh my gosh, there's Chewie. Well, there's the back of Chewie. I literally have no idea what to do first. Scott said that there were lines for even getting in the shops, let alone Smuggler's Run, which is probably way over 300 minutes at the moment still. I could try single rider line, but I don't know, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I'm just trying to find my bearings at the moment. Look! So yeah, there's a really long line for the stores. This one is for the Den of Antiquities. Oh my goodness, there's the Millennium Falcon. What an amazing view. That's so cool. It's clearly where everybody wants to be. There's nothing more spectacular than getting to see a full-size Millennium Falcon. And they've closed the single rider line on the ride right now just because it's so busy. The wait time's actually at 180 minutes, which has dropped back quite a bit since this morning. But I just heard a cast member telling someone that it may clear out a little bit later, in which case they'll open the single rider line up again, and I may give it a go.
That's affirmative. Hold on. Hold. Do not let that escape. I've seen what they can do. It's impressive, but not pretty. Resistance activity will not escape notice. Resistance supporters will not escape this outpost.
So I decided to line up for Smuggler's Run. I've been in the line now for about 30 minutes. The cast member at the front of the line, or the end of the line, said that I should just get in because the single rider queue still isn't open, and if I get too near the front of the building, I saw that it was open, I could just hop in. Anyway, I've just got to the Falcon now and it's still closed. So the queue's been moving quite quickly so far up until this point. I think I'm going to stick around and just see if I can get in there. The single rider finally opened and I'm nearly almost there. I'm inside the Millennium Falcon. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Now, despite what you may have heard, my friends, when you work for Onaka Transport Solutions, there is no need to worry. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. There it is. After the train. Scout, get behind the train.
Hey, Smuggler's Run was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. It just wasn't the same doing it without Scott and Kai, so I'm really hoping that tomorrow morning we can get here nice and early together as a family and do it, the three of us. I've really enjoyed my morning here in Galaxy's Edge. It's been really busy, but I came here just being happy just to get a look around, so I'm really glad I managed to get on Smuggler's Run in the end. I had a really nice lunch, early lunch, but it was at Docking Bay 7. I can't remember the name of it now, but basically it was like a crispy chicken breast with mashed potato and vegetables, and there was like a green vegetable gravy. Really, really good, really filling. Just had that with a Coke, used one of my dining plan credits for it, and yeah, I wasn't even sure where I was going, and I've now come out of the exit into Toy Story Land. I think what I'm going to do now is give Scott a shout, see where they are. I might go and join them, chill out there for a little bit. I know we've got to come back here this afternoon for our dinner. We've got Fantasmic this evening. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any problems getting in for that, and we were worried about that when we booked it at the time, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Well, we are all three of us back together for the first time today, and we've all had our luggage brought up to the room in Boardwalk. Just spent some time chilling out there for a bit. Went for a walk around the whole Boardwalk loop. Took a look in at Yacht Club, Beach Club. Made a reservation for Cape May Cafe for tomorrow morning for breakfast. Excuse Scott, he's exhausted. I don't even know how you're on 2 feet and walking back to Hollywood Studios.
I know, back to the scene of the crime from this morning.
But anyway, he is. We're just gonna see how far he can go. But for now, we've got a fast pass for Slinky Dog. We've got a free fast pass because it's a real bargain actually. We had one for Indiana Jones and that got cancelled, and so we have a free one to use on whatever we want. Almost whatever we want. And we have our dinner and Fantasmic this evening, so we're just walking along the river. We're almost there. We'll see you in a bit. The sky looks a little bit ominous. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a downpour shortly, but hopefully for not too long. Anyway, I brought my poncho this time, so should be all right. Do you know what? Slinky Dog is just such a fabulous coaster. I know it's a family coaster. I know it's not super extreme, but it's the most fun, and I'm really pleasantly surprised by it. I really hope I get another chance to ride it before we leave. What we're doing right now, though, is we're walking back into Galaxy's Edge because all the boarding groups have gone through now, so it's just open, and we don't have very long for our dining reservation. But Kai really wanted to see it today. We're going to come back early tomorrow morning, but at least he has a chance to visit on opening day this way. I just love the transition from this area to Batuu. So well done. Scott, does it feel like you were here yesterday?
Yeah, it does. And it's weird though, because obviously it was dark when I came in this morning, about 4 AM.
Pardon?
And a lot busier. And I was getting high fives and bright suns. But yeah, no, it does feel like a while ago. I do feel quite tired. But it still looks cool.
And so I didn't notice this morning. This is where Rise of the Resistance is going to be opening up in December. Now that I can't wait to ride. What do you think?
It's pretty cool.
I know, isn't that theming down through there amazing?
Yeah.
is the end of a very long day. We are just walking back to the hotel. Bus. Anyway, Fantasmic was interesting. A poor lady in front of us. Let me dial back a bit. We had the special seating for the dining package. We were about 4 rows back, and a lady in front of us stepped up onto the seat, which you're not supposed to do, and she slipped and face planted on the concrete in front.
Not the concrete, on the metal bench.
On the metal, on the
so like on the bench she was standing on, her feet were on that, but her head was on the bench in front.
Yeah.
So she was sort of sat like that.
Yeah, it was nasty, and well, I don't know if she busted her nose or just cut herself.
The bridge of her nose was bleeding.
Okay, she split the bridge of her nose. There was quite a bit of blood on her face, poor thing, and she looked like she was in a lot of shock. Disney tried to get them to get an ambulance, and they didn't want it, so we had to wait for some medical staff to come down and check her out. Thankfully, she was okay. They gave her an ice pack, and she was laughing and joking with them at the end, but it was pretty scary for a moment. Anyway, the show went on, and yeah, Fantasmic was good as always. I don't know what I think the future holds for that show. I know that they're actually cancelling Fantasmic out in Tokyo Disney, I think next year, so what the future holds for it here, who knows. But all that said, it's been a very long day. It's time to go home and sleep. We'll see you in the morning.